Bloody Sunday! I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double-check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. Emojis. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kinda saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monika said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me?
I'm kind of sad that, like, Freeze won't be here to read her lines.
I don't know, he might be back in time once, this event might take a while, so he might be back in time.
This event is, like, his lines.
Oh.
Rip.
Whoops. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Once again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit to simply entering each other's house like we're family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange for her not to run down and greet me. I head up to my room where I finally find her. Sayori? Does anyone want to take Freeze's place for a second?
Okay, I can be Sayori. Oh boy, should I try Kermit or...
If you want. Do whatever you want.
Hi, Trip. No.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and the wall decorations she's had for years now. You're sounding more like Goofy, but you know what? Let's go with it. Let's go with it. Better. You can do Goofy.
You came over more often. I'm gonna be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning up for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Weren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? What?
Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we had that last meeting.
Monika told me. Huh.
Gosh!
It's only natural for... Gosh! It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
That's true. What about you? Aren't you gonna be helping Monika today?
Of course! But I'm just helping her online. Of course. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki then.
Yup.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So... Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good to it.
Uh-huh.
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. But, gosh. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings. If I didn't make that stupid mistake. Then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now, gosh. But this is just my punishment, isn't it?
Are you about to get all emo on me, Sayori?
I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come here over today. He just wants to torture me. Oh, gosh.
What? Sayori? I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you.
Mind.
There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Tit. Gosh.
Trapped it.
Trapped it. You're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
What? You're really just going to make me say no, aren't you, Tit? You fucking retard. I guess I have no choice this time. I'm gay.
Oh.
The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life.
Well, this just got
crippling depression.
I have crippling depression.
Well, this just got sad.
What? You know that?
No, I thought this was just a freaking cutesy anime.
What do you think? I'm late to school every day, you fucking retard? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am?
Okay, this got dark.
Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like.
Well, this just got dark.
And that's why I just want to make everyone happy.
And you're doing it in a goofy voice, too.
Without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. Now, how is it possible Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her?
I really haven't. You don't realize anything.
Did she really want so badly for me not to think about her? Why, Sayori?
What?
Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done something. I would have done everything I could to support you.
That's the point.
Even if there's only so much I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Tit. You're kind of a retard, you know? Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things, you know? I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet. the people try to care about me. Huh. Of course, it feels nice sometimes. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided that the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
You're right, that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Tit. No. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped me is if everything could feel like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streaked down Sayori's face.
I made you enjoy there as you come because I was selfish.
Is that your crying, goofy voice?
Yes! And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand.
What's this voice?
And now you came here and I'm looking for you. Gosh, I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace.
What? Tit?
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. Please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Tit?
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No! Don't do this to me! Please don't do this! What? Tit!
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have it in your... Then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know. I already set the fucking line.
Yeah, but it repeats.
I don't know. Oh. Okay. I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. What? It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, shit. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too.
Sayori lets me
Humans
go.
are scary.
As she does, so I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be fine.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all the days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
It's kinda hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Gosh, don't worry too much about it. We'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I'll look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. We're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spend only a few minutes back home anxiously waiting for Natsuki's arrival.
It's exactly the same house as the Yuri's. What a coincidence.
Wow.
Everyone lives in the same house. There's like a
No,
giant row
The
of the
color
same.
palette is different. You don't get it, Mom.
Before I know it, she texts me and lets me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the door and let her in.
Stop.
Hey. I don't know what I was expecting. Seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes, the uniform makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison.
Jeez, don't make me feel awkward already. Gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in.
That transition.
I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies.
Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right?
Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients that I didn't already have at home.
Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part.
Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than doing something smarky like she always does. Always, 'cause tsundere. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Is tsundere only a
Not
school
really.
stereotype? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen.
What? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me?
Oh, I guess it doesn't stay at school.
Where's your hospitality, Ted?
Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag that Natsuki holds out to me. I can't read! Gah! This is ridiculously heavy.
I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed?
I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. Seems like I always underestimate you.
It's because I'm so small, isn't it? Baka. You jerk! Baka.
Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Why do you hit me? Excuse me. That's assault. I'm gonna kick you out of my house. I'm gonna take all your stuff too. Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much?
Eh? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But jeez, never mind. What are you making me say?
Character development.
Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school, you stupid bugger!
Back.
Are we gonna start or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. Mwah!
That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that.
Hey!
You're right.
I tried to me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know. And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you treat me like...
Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki.
I shipped them.
Forget it! I didn't say anything!
I should apologize.
Eh?
I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. Like lolicons.
How would you know that anyway?
Just trust me on this one.
Gross.
Hey! Was that to me?
Who else?
Man, let's just get started already. You fucking bitch.
Psycho. No.
She died. You either sour when a girl calls you gross. Welcome back!
You're alive.
Discord breaking?
Not for me.
It's fine for me.
I finally found your weakness, Ted!
Tet! Natsuki smiles devilishly. Please, spare me! Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now. Finally, starting to pull things out of her bag, we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to hold all the batter at once, so we have to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking.
Well, I'm fearing that the main character is a retarded little child, correct?
I'm not a retarded little child.
Ted, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon. Fuck. So I need to fill the trays.
I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for?
To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors are different, everyone can still pick their favorite.
Ah, that's a cute idea. You're a cute person.
Kawaii.
Are you doing anything like... Are we doing anything like that with the icing?
Do you want to?
You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so...
Come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can you at least try to have fun?
I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. That does look pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, pretty
See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. I can't read.
Like the ones you made on my first day, huh?
Do it.
I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes, and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Probably not. I suck at everything. Yeah. Maybe I will use the food coloring then.
Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring.
Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with the whisk in a huge bowl for the icing.
Eh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying?
I'm trying! Well, yeah.
But
it'll just take a little longer.
jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look.
Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back.
You really need to beat the crap out of it.
After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing is already improved. As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks her finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. Gross! Did you wash your hands? I reluctantly start to do the same. I did not wash my hands.
Hey!
Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist.
I don't want your gross fingers in my icing!
You're icing it. Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl.
Don't make me beat the crap out of you next!
I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with all of her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn.
Gross! Got it on my face!
Whose fault is that? There's a big blob of icing on Natsuki's cheek.
Don't take that out of context.
What happened?
Rose, you got it on my face!
She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Why not just use your other hand to wipe it off?
You know what? Take this!
Natsuki instead wipes it off her finger. Wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish I'm fester. I grab... Nani? Nani? I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Okay, this is kind of lewd.
Oh.
This is kind of lewd.
Oh boy!
Oh, they're gonna fuck on the kitchen floor.
This is
No.
Stop!
And not until you apologize for calling me gross.
Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. Just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that.
Is that so? In that case, maybe I probably shouldn't do this either. What are you gonna do, Tit?
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Whoa.
Stream is over! Fucking close everything! YouTube is coming after us!
I
I'm calling the police!
take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing.
Ravioli, don't fuck the tsundere loli.
Nani?
Why did I do that?
Seriously, just...
Natsuki is so surprised she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Why did I do that? Her face is entirely red. Why did I do that?
You really shouldn't do that kind of things to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right?
Apparently not. What kind of question is she asking me just like that?
You really shouldn't lick icing off my finger.
Hello, turn this quickly. Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy?
Please do not fuck.
Out of nowhere,
thank
the
you.
fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning?
It's the police.
The bloody police is here! Help! I thought you didn't put the cupcakes
They're
in
burning in hell for the anime scenes.
It's attractive.
No wonder. You left a dirty tray here, Polka! How could you make a mistake like that?
You should have checked before turning the oven on!
Don't blame me for your mistakes! Jeez!
Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops.
Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now.
Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over her head, because I made a dumb decision. Because I'm a weirdo. I'm a creep that licks girls' fingers. But the moment has already been lost. I love licking girls' fingers. So I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcakes into the trays. I can't with this game. Then, I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Nothing ever happened!
Ah, that smells so good!
The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room.
Look at how cute they all look!
She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. I didn't realize that was my line.
Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here,
That's good.
scoop the icing into these bags.
Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles. Oh wait, your line.
I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy.
Floofy!
Fluffy. This one can really make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time though.
What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip at the top. I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others.
That's one really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like happy birthday or whatever.
Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually.
Eh?
Well, it's a literature event, right? I could make them more literature-themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on the word they like.
Wow. Like the poetry writing part.
I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid.
What rude! I mean, I know I licked your finger, but jeez! I'm not that dumb!
Yes, you are.
Okay.
But that's actually a really cute idea, so...
Maybe I'm getting it from you.
Well, what's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute!
Come on! We're not at school, no one's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute.
Well...
Natsuki's voice trails off.
Same with you.
Eh?
Oh.
Did you say something?
No, nothing. Let's just do the icing.
Natsuki picks up the pace and fastens the nozzle onto each of the bags.
There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I show you how to do it.
Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. Shit, I got the hiccups. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each do some work. I hate this. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts all of them aside puts them all side by side to admire their work. I am good at reading. I can read like a professional.
Look at how pretty they are together.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Oh, I wish I could have one now.
Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that.
Well, yeah, but... my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite.
Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner.
Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner.
Ah, already? That's a shame.
It's your fault for working so slowly.
Yeah, what a fucking slowpoke.
You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance.
Man. As usual, Natsuki puts the blame on me.
You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip.
Yeah, I can do that. Don't worry, I won't let her eat any.
I wish you would listen to me the way she listened to you.
Yeah. I think back again to the conversation we had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point I felt like she couldn't listen to me at all.
Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today.
You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is ready to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get close to her like I wanted?
Well, I guess I'll be off then.
Yeah.
Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait, Natsuki.
Eh?
What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all.
We could
I
be
had
best
fun.
friends.
I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking could be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over any time, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere...
Do you really mean that?
Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah. I want to spend more time with you.
I want to be
diddle
best
you.
friends.
Tit. I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so...
What are you doing?
Oh.
Sayori, no, not Sayori. Natsuki, what are you doing?
Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki! Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt, as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, with her slightly parted lips. What is happening?
We will.
Police are coming! We can't do this! Natsuki!
No, Natsuki, you can't do this. We can't fuck on the kitchen floor.
We can't
do it
fuck in the
outside,
middle
too.
of the street, Natsuki!
Ah,
My head
the
starts
police.
My head
They're
starts
coming.
What? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me.
I felt it for a while now.
Natsuki suddenly jumps back.
Yay.
Sayori!
Look.
Sayori to the rescue. Oh no, Freeze is not back.
Dun.
Ugh. Hi, Tit.
Sayori! Just now, we weren't...
What? It's okay, Tit. I just stopped by to say hi. Hi.
Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so...
Oh, really? That's too bad.
Yeah, well... I'll see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later!
Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off, and Sayori waves goodbye.
My bitch.
Sayori! I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. It makes me feel really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Dad? Gosh, I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, kid. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. Sympathy? Yes, sympathy. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. What? Monika was right. You should just...
Monika? Monika was right about what? Did she say shit to you? Because if she did, I'm going to beat her ass. Sayori.
No.
Yeah, she did. But I'm gonna lie about it.
What I said before is true. If I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you caring you... I can't read. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. Something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Ted. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
You dense motherfucker. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and I'd start to like you too much. Look. I did this to myself. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel.
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down at Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm gonna give to you.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Holy
shit.
save!
Choose
Save!
save.
Save!
Choose wisely.
Okay.
Do we fucking friend zone here or
If you friends
die?
I don't think
No.
lying is a
No.
good idea. I feel like lying is a very, very bad idea in this
Don't
situation.
tell her you love her.
I,
Motherfucker.
I'm
Don't.
doing-
Lie!
No! Ibby, what are you doing? Friend zoning is
gonna-
bad.
But
zoning is bad.
lying!
No,
She
he's not
will
really
not
lying.
know
It's
it.
true.
Shut up! Let her choose.
Okay, whatever. Okay.
You'll
Be a
always be my
fucking
dearest
dick.
friend.
Wow!
Wow, Ibby.
How dare you!
How dare you, Ibby?
What
Wow.
you need, what you need
Wow,
most
Ibby.
is for things to be like they've always been. Monika told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with something really difficult.
You hear someone saying, "Oh, I like you more so much that I want to die, and you go like, you're my dearest friend.
Well, I can't just... I mean, I don't love her. I don't want to, like, be in a romantic relationship with her, but, like...
Were you fucking gay?
I mean... I mean, it's a very difficult position I'm in.
Were you fucking gay?
I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise that I'll help get things back to the way they were.
I see.
Oh no, what did I do? What did I do?
Oh yeah.
What did I do? Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Why do I feel like there was no right answer to this?
No, the right one was the love was the right one.
I have a feeling that wouldn't have been the right one either.
No, it was the right one.
Don't do that to me!
Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this.
Sayori!
It's okay. This is just my punishment. Remember?
For fuck's sake, Sayori!
Being selfish.
Ah!
So please don't worry about these stupid feelings.
What
Yes.
the fuck?
I know you're right.
Mm.
I knew this whole time that there is no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone. Ted, I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So...
Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees.
Oh god.
Clutching her head with both of her hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked I don't know how to react.
Boy.
This doesn't happen when you say you love her. There's even a cute CG!
Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. I swear to God, Sayori, if you do something stupid, I'm going to be very upset. Sayori. I'm left
What?
helplessly standing
You
in front
idiot.
of my house.
Yes, after her.
Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I
Because
could
you're
have
a
done.
horrible person.
For the most part, the most I could do is support Sayori through her feelings, but I'm having as much trouble understanding of Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort
the main
her.
character is a retard.
I keep wondering if there's something more... if I should be doing something more, something different.
Wow, I sure do wonder.
I know these things will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they are. And I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day.
Fucking friend zone. Yeah.
Fucking friend zoned.
Well, to be honest, I have seen a little bit of this game. So...
What do you mean?
It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be one where I'd be reading. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. Oh no. Oh no. Oh
What do you
no.
mean? Yeah, because she's pissed off at you. She's like, "Ugh."
I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much.
But do that, you fucking idiot.
Meanwhile,
Yeah,
the
you fucking
preparations for the school event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival.
And Yuri just gets forgotten forever.
Oh, boy.
Yes, no Yuri. No more Yuri. But knowing
Fuck
Monika, I'm sure the event will be great too. And I swear to God, if Monika told her to do something, I'm going to beat her ass. I'm going to find her file and beat it. Physically.
What? Alright, Serena.
Tit! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early.
That's funny. I thought Yuri would be here by now. Monika is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she's prepared all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monika would like, and I submitted. Because I'm a cheater!
Good
I'm a
job.
fucking
Wow,
cheater!
such a creative mind.
I'm a cheater! So that's the one I'll be performing.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you.
Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday.
What a bitch.
And I suddenly feel awful knowing that it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all.
You should take a little responsibility for her, Tit. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday.
How do you know that?
I know.
I mean, they
everything.
talk online.
I mean,
You weren't there!
They talk online, remember?
yep. You kinda left her hanging in this morning, you know.
Wake her up before we
Exchange.
go.
Monika, how do you know about that?
No.
Of course I do. I'm the club president after all.
But I stammer embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. Don't make me feel guilty for not liking somebody.
Feel
Jesus,
guilty. Yeah.
Don't. This just makes Sayori feel like a nice girl. Like a nice girl. Like, oh, you don't like me, even though your friend zoned me. I don't want to be friend zoned.
Ippy, you're kind of an asshole.
Well,
Have I told you that?
well, that makes me seem really like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so shut the fuck up.
Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
I don't like the way you said that.
Wink,
Eh?
wonk.
Monika
Wink,
is being
wonk.
friendly as usual. For some reason, I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that.
Hey, do you wanna check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice.
Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem.
Whoa.
It's different
Oh,
than the one
boy.
she practiced. It's one I haven't read before.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Wowie!
Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head,
I
get
think
out
we
of my
got the
head.
point of that part.
Before I do, I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving.
Oh no.
Wowie.
Oh no.
Gorge.
Run.
Oh no, I don't have a good
Run.
feeling about any of this. What's this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. I have an actual pit in my stomach. I don't like where this is going.
Tit? What's wrong?
Nothing. The poem feels completely different from anything else Sayori's written. More than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so...
Oh. Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay?
I
Bye,
quickly leave the
bitch.
classroom.
Bye, bitch.
Don't strain yourself.
Monika calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. Oh god.
Run.
What was I thinking?
Run,
I
run,
should have
run,
tried
run.
a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake her up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things would be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and that's what I want to give to her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, since she's not picking up her phone either. Oh god. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in.
Oh boy, something lewd is gonna happen.
Sayori? I don't think... Something tells me it's not gonna be lewd.
It's gonna be really lewd.
Something tells me that's not the case.
You're
She's really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more something like a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside of Sayori's room, I knock on the door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy! There's no response. I didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't this such a— Stop! Stop! I will mute you! I will! Isn't this kind of a breach of privacy? But it leaves me no choice. I gently
It's
open
naked,
the
so not open Hello.
What? Turn it off!
Okay.
Hello. Quick, bitch. Quick.
Hey guys, it's Logan Paul here!
Oh my god, no! Oh my god.
What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to
Wake
be!
me up.
Where you going? Don't
This
leave her
isn't
hanging
real!
like a yo-yo.
There's no way this can be real! Sayori wouldn't do this! Everything was normal up until a few days ago! Why can't I believe what my eyes are showing me? I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything would be okay. Then, why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession. That has to be what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears.
Fuck.
No, to
Why
be
did
honest,
I
she
do that
actually
to her when she
still,
needed me the
still kills
most?
herself.
Yep.
Why was I so
Even
selfish?
if you tell her you love her.
This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend.
You really
someone I grew
couldn't
up
have
with.
prevented this.
She's gone forever.
The game pretends, oh, I could have prevented this. No, you couldn't have, because fucking
Nothing I can do
Monika.
can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different.
It's time
Only
to
I
us.
had the chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I will carry this guilt with me until I die. Something in my life is now worth more than hers. But I still can't do what I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now I can never take it back. Never. 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 Never.
No, it's